Welcome to our first video log about Vinegar Syndrome treatment. We have just received this beautiful Captain Harlock cell in our facility. It needs to be treated against the Vinegar Syndrome. This is the first impression with this cell, and we'll try to explain in this video all the issues that this cell has. Judging by its overall visual degradation and its very strong vinegar smell, we think this cell is between phase 6 and 7 of the Vinegar Syndrome, which is close to the highest level. Both layers have strong undulations, transparency loss, and white crystal deposit on the surface. The vinegar smell is very strong. The acidity level of this first layer is so high that the acetate of cellulose is starting to decompose. A thick, oily substance is spread on the whole surface of the layer. Here we can see all the white crystal deposit that comes from the plasticizer that dried out. So upon my finger's contact, it feels like butter. The top part is highly undulated. We can see that the overlay imprinted its shape on the plastic. It's still flexible though. It has lost some of its flexibility properties due to the loss of plasticizer, but it's actually not that bad when compared to its phase. Now let's check the second layer. Its transparency loss is less important than the first one, but it's still present. The strong undulations are there, and the vinegar smell is also very strong. You can see here again some white crystal deposit. This cell is a challenge. It's in very bad shape. Now let's see the background. Visually, it looks almost good, but the smell of vinegar is very strong too. It means that the background itself is also contaminated by the Vinegar Syndrome. It's actually pretty rare, and it's worthy of note. Here, you can see these little brown spots that are actually mold. It means that this cell was kept in a very high humidity space for a long period of time, and high humidity is a major factor for Vinegar Syndrome degradation. On the back, you can also see some mold. So now we'll start the treatment of this cell. The first step is to know precisely the phase of the Vinegar Syndrome degradation level of each layer. To do so, we will use our equipment to measure it. Then we'll start the treatment accordingly to their phase level using our Vinegar Syndrome treatment cabinet.